Mr. Lakshman Bishji, Regional Head, ICICI Bank Limited. He's from Business Leading Group, Gautam Budh Nagar and Ghaziabad. Can we please hear from Lakshman sir?
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Ji sir, you audible.
Okay. See, most of the things have been covered by Mamta ma'am from SIDBI. Okay, she has already told what are the facilities which we have, which as a bank is offering for Stand Up India. So I just wanted to ask if there are any questions, or because most of the things has been said by the ma'am. The product is already covered. The limit size is from 10 lakhs to 1 CR, and the scheme has been extended up to 2025. And the margin has been, earlier the margin of the self capital of the entrepreneur was 25%. Now it has been reduced to 15%. And now we have covered agri products also, the fishing and all things also, which was not part of earlier also. This has been rolled out in the month of March. So these are the new things which we have been covered right now in this. So I will, in case there are any questions regarding banking, how to take a loan and all, she has already explained the ways we can, how to apply for a Stand Up India. One is you can locally get in touch with your scheduled bank, or you can go to the Mitra site. From Mitra site, these leads are passed on to the banks, and the banks take forward from there. These are the requirements and all for the. So we also get leads from the sites, and we get in touch with the entrepreneurs. So this, anything more matlab is there, because this slide is already explained by Mamta ma'am in a presentation. So it would be a repeat of the same thing, because the product is already covered and what all the offerings which are the bank is giving in Stand Up India. So I will request if there are any questions, how to go about it and all, I can be a help for you. I think there are no questions. Silence means hello.
Mr. Bisht, can I ask you a question, please? Can you,
yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Can you just guide the participants a little bit about what are the things which are from a banker's perspective when someone comes to you for loan? Some of the loans.
See, regarding the documentation, I will explain you. This scheme is basically companies. We are asking for Stand Up India, the woman entrepreneur should have a 51% share in that company. If it is a partnership firm, then 51%, and if it is a private limited firm, the woman share should be 51%. So this is one of the most important thing. Vintage is not a criteria here, because it is a thing which we are giving to a new company. So it is not that the bank generally asks for financials for 2 years or 3 years for funding the working capital and all. Here the case is not like that. Here, if you are starting a project and you have started a new company, the only thing which we see is the share of the woman in that firm. That should be 51%. So this is the eligibility criteria, and 51% stake, and we will give you both the overdraft and the term loan. By overdraft, I said the speaker who was speaking, Sridevi ma'am was speaking, the working capital. The working capital is the OD limit, which is a limit which you can use as and when you want to require it, and your credit comes and that limit gets, you are charged for the time period that the limit is available. For example, if a limit is set for 1 CR and you have utilized 50 lakh rupees for 10 days, the interest would be charged for 50 lakhs for 10 days only. But in case you want a limit to buy machineries for setting up the project, you require to buy a plant and machinery, then we give term loans. The term loan in that is basically, it is a EMI based product. You buy a house, the maximum term loan we give is for 7 years. So these are the two things which we give it to you. The sectors which are eligible for this are manufacturing, trading and services. So these are the 3 sectors which are eligible. And in this, only one thing, in case you are willing to buy a land through this, that land buying is not permitted by the bank. So if you say, no, I want to start the project, but for starting a project, I want to buy a land and I want to use this money for that. For that, banks are not okay. Well, the banks will not give you. The land has to be bought by you. But for buying a plant and machinery, the banks will support you as the form of a term loan. And in this, we give you a moratorium period. Basically, by moratorium, I mean to say for 18 months, the interest is waived off. So this are some silent features, but the unique features of the Stand Up India program.
Lakshman sir, there is a question that
Yes.
I would like to ask you. What are the grants for social enterprise working in SDG?
I didn't get it. In
SDG. Social
SDG.
enterprise working, the grants given to the social enterprises.
By social enterprises means I am not able to get what kind of sector is
Basically,
that?
I got this question from Mamta ji, the Sustainable Development Goals, UNDP. There are grants given for the social enterprises.
I'm not able to.
Sustainable Development Goals. There are grants given to Sustainable Development Goals. UNDP also.
Ma'am, that I need to check it out because by branch you mean to say which are the branches which are giving this loans or something?
They wanted to ask what are the grants for social enterprises.
Meetu, that is another topic. So tell them to just mail it to us. We will get it through to the bank. Okay.
Mamta ji, we will mail it to you. Just drop your mail ID. We'll get back to you. Thank you so much, Lakshman sir.
Meetu, Mamta ji wants to speak. Naman, can you unmute Mamta ji, please? From SIDBI.
Ji.
Hello, Lakshman sir.
Yeah, Mamta ji, tell me.
Would request you to guide participants, like since we are not lenders under the scheme, no? So just guide them regarding completeness of applications, or like, see the portal. Please excuse me for a second.
That's what Lakshman said. That's what even I wanted to tell you, that when some application comes and sometimes it is rejected due to what reason, and sometimes
see, once the application comes to us, see, I have already told, here we don't look after the financials. The financials are not there. It's a new green project. So generally the company would have been started maximum 3 months or 4 months back. Okay, it's a new entrepreneur. Unless it is a running company of a promoter and he has started a business for his spouse and she wants a limit in that, then we take a corporate guarantee and all. We do the assessment based on that thing. But here all the projects are new. It's a new startup, so vintage is not a criteria. We require KYC documents, basically the GST certification and all, the promoter certificate if it is a private limited company. Collateral is not required upfront. See, collateral is not there, and based on that we do a CIBIL of the person, the promoters, the partners. If it is a proprietorship firm, the proprietors. The CIBIL is run. The CIBIL scores have to be up to near about 600 to 700. Between that and more than that, that's good. In case the CIBIL shows that the person is not having a credit history, yes, there are chances the bank might look, because there is no credit history of the customers and all. So that is a call which the bank takes after judging the proposal. So rejections are very less in this. Once the application is accepted, it is, yes, we go ahead and we give the funding to the customer.
Yes. Sir, one question to you, sir. You are telling about the CIBIL score. CIBIL score means it includes, because this is a greenfield enterprise and a new enterprise, how does CIBIL score really affect, sir? Because CIBIL score
See, ma'am, it's like this. For example, a person who is starting a venture, and if he has a credit history in banking and that credit history is very good, so then the bank gets a comfort. Yes, this person intent is very good. But if that, for example, a small loan like an auto loan, and there are defaults in that, so that is a thing which the risk doesn't like it. The committee doesn't like it. Yes, the person has taken a car loan and he is defaulted in that and all. So that are the small things which CIBIL score plays a role in that, because banking is not there, because the bank doesn't have so many things in it. For example, it's a new venture, there is no sales, nothing, so there is no credit submission coming in. So that's the only tool where we find out the credit history of the borrower, either the promoter or either the proprietor. So that's why CIBIL score is mandatory for us.
So the credit history of the borrower includes the personal loan and the vehicle loan.
Any loan which he has taken for his banking, or for that matter, if he has become a guarantor also in some of the loans.
Even the private firms like Bajaj Finance, they will offer so many loans for people nowadays with zero interest.
Yes, ma'am. Now every day there is reported, and CIBIL is one of the most important, because that's the thing where the customer credit history is taken care of.
So the borrower needs to be very cautious before she approaches the
cautious in the sense, ma'am, cautious is it just gives an idea. Yes, the borrower has taken this much amount from a banking system, and he's paying the dues on the line. For example, a small credit card. Is he paying the credit card history online or not? Is he paying the minimum due on the line? Is he defaulting on payments of credit cards? These are the small things which bank checks, and which is given by the CIBIL, the bureau data.
Yeah, these are not the small things, sir. The borrower should have a very meticulous financial discipline.
Discipline, yes, ma'am. So that's the major thing which we check. That's why CIBIL is an important part in this. That's why I said CIBIL, because rest of the things is generally the project which they are going to do, what are their projections, because totally on the projection wise the bank has to take a call.
How many points of CIBIL score you take into consideration, sir? What are the points required?
See, ma'am, 650 score is a good score. To be very open with you, 650 score. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, but 600 to 650 it's okay. Below 600, yes. Because below 600 the CIBIL score generally comes when there is a delay in the payment from the borrower. Yes, he is not making the payments on time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I would request someone to please play the SUI portal.
Ma'am, just a second. Mamta here. I got muted again. So, Lakshman sir. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Like you said, no, purchase of land is not eligible. So exclusive purchase of land is not eligible to be financed by ICICI Bank, because as far as scheme guidelines are concerned, I think a project, if a complete project includes purchase of land, construction, and purchase of plant and machinery as well. So I think overall, if it is a component of the project, it should be eligible.
Ma'am, that is on case-to-case basis. Okay. Yes, if it is required, yes, but specifically for buying land, it is not.
Yeah, that no bank would generally agree to it. Okay. Yes. Then, just to add on that CIBIL one, so as I said, the Mitra portal, if you apply through Mitra portal, so when the application reaches the banker, we have integration with credit information companies like CRIF and Highmark. So CRIF, Highmark, a basic due diligence report accompanies your applications to the banker. So you need to maintain a very, very good financial discipline for the smallest of small things related to credit. Yes. That you do in your daily life as well. Not only कि business loan लिया है तो ही time से लौटाना है. कुछ भी कहीं भी borrow किया है which is on records, you have to maintain that financial discipline. ये आपको lifelong help करेगा. Lifelong.
Yes, sir. That's what I mean to explain, ma'am.
Okay.
It is for the participants. We'll be sharing the Stand Up India portal, how to log in that video. And just to mention, though it is all given, there is any questions or anything required, you get any problems in logging in and all, there are some hand-holding agencies which are there, and COVE is also one of them. So you can connect with COVE also regarding that. Neetu, you can continue.
Neetu ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt. Just one more point I wanted to mention, I think, regarding collateral, because I did not mention it, and Lakshman sir ne bhi wo point address nahi kiya hai. So, as far as Stand Up India scheme is concerned, as per the scheme norms, collateral is allowed. But if you do not have collateral to offer, there are guarantee schemes wherein your loan could be covered. Few banks like SBI, as we have known, ma'am, through last webinars, specifically for Stand Up India loans, they do not take collateral. They cover it under guarantee only. But other banks might ask, and this is allowed as per the scheme guidelines. And one very important aspect is regarding collaterals. Generally, every one of us would try to look for loans जहाँ हमें कुछ भी collateral ना देना पड़े. पहले तो एक difference कि what is primary security and what is collateral security. आपके project में जो भी covered है, जो उस loan amount से आप including your promoter contribution, अगर 100 रुपए का loan है, उसमें आप एक machinery, एक spare part ले रहे हैं, तो वो सब primary security में आता है. उस project के बाहर कुछ भी है जो आप बैंक को ऑफर कर रहे हैं, मे बी सम रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी, मे बी सम कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टी का मॉर्गेज, मे बी योर LICs, FDs, एक्सेट्रा, वो कोलेटरल में आएगा, विच इज नॉट कवर्ड अंडर दैट प्रोजेक्ट is a part of your collateral security. So if you have anything to offer and you have intention to repay to the bank, please do not hesitate in offering your collateral property, because you save on your financial interest part. आप जब गारंटी कवर लेते हैं, आपको इनिशियली कुछ चार्जेस पे करने पड़ते हैं, certain percentage of your loan, and every year annual charges are there, certain percentage of the outstanding amount. So that adds up to your cost. So if you have something lying idle, you can mortgage it to the bank and save upon that cost. This is one very small and important aspect that we generally miss out. So that is also my side. I took a lot of time, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Oh, very good point.
No, ma'am, this has to be clarified. So thank you.
Knowledge.
Thank you, Mamta ji. And one more thing which I
there
wanted.
is one very basic question for you. There is one question has come. What if there is no credit card is been taken and never taken a loan? Then what will be the?
Ma'am, then the CIBIL score comes 0 for that person. And then the bank takes the call. मतलब जो अभी मैम ने कहा है collateral cover दे रहा है, if he or she or the borrower is giving collateral, then that is taken into consideration. So basically, the bank sees the intent of the customer. Is he willing to pay back the money or not? So that there are ways to find it out, and banks find it out that way only. And one more thing which Mamta ji said for collateral. Collateral, I said, if you provide a collateral in this form, yes, you get a benefit on the rates of interest from the bank.
Yes.
So that is
higher the credit score, the best rate, bank can give you a better rate of interest, isn't it?
No, ma'am, not the higher the credit score, the collateral which you are giving to the bank.
And
not, for example, you are taking a limit of 1 CR with us, and you are ready to provide a collateral of 50 lakh rupees, not up to the 100%. Bank gives the benefit that yes, this is the ROI which I will give you. And this is it goes under a scheme which is backed by the government. So there are some charges which are on the higher side.
Lakshman ji, one more question. What is the rate of interest ICICI is offering? If it is interested, then we can forward many entrepreneurs to you, women entrepreneurs.
Ma'am, see the rate of interest, if it is backed by a collateral, the rate which we can offer right now is 8.5. Okay. And if it is not backed by collateral, then the rates are on the higher side, 2% more than that. And that project should fall into PSL, priority sectoral lending. It should not be a non-PSL. By PSL, I mean to say the URC is mandatory now. The unique registration certificate is mandatory. So
Thank you. Thank you.
So we just want to mention to all the participants that the rate for these loans under Stand Up India scheme may vary from bank to bank, and also depending on various other factors. So there is not a set interest rate which is charged by banks. It depends on your credit, what you have to offer, also what your project is like, your reliability, credibility, plus also if you're offering a collateral. So it might change for different applications you might be getting a different rates, and for different banks also. Sometimes bank is getting, because of their credibility, they might be getting better rates for the amounts which they are getting, you know, from RBI or other places. So they offer that to the customers sometimes, because this question is asked very often, that one bank has given me a very low rate. I have been given this loan at a very low rate of interest. Why the other bank is not given? So there are a lot of factors which are involved in it. One of that being, sometimes bank is willing to pass on the benefit that it is getting to the customer, depending on the application which is in front of them. Is that right, Mr. Lakshman? I think.
Yes, ma'am, it's correct. Yes, ma'am, it's correct. Basically, it's the cost of funds, which every bank has a different cost of fund. The higher the deposit the bank has, for example, his cost of fund will be less than a new bank which has just started the business.
Okay. Neetu, it's all yours. Thank you. It was very good discussion, Lakshmanji, and thank you, Mamta ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Because of the discussion, we learned a lot. Now we will request Naman to please